Good afternoon, my name is Jordan Lambert, Market Analyst at Jalatomo Management. Federal Reserve Chairman Ben Bernanke roiled markets last night by changing his language to a rather dovish tone compared to his previous press conference, highlighting concerns with low inflation, fiscal policy impact, and saying that the unemployment rate downplays real conditions in the job market. This was a stark contrast to his 19th of June press conference, where he placed an emphasis on an improving US economy and gave clear intentions to taper stimulus following more positive data. The dollar dropped against major counterparts, plummeting below 100 against the yen, reaching a low at 94.24. And gold benefited hugely by popping over $35 higher when Bernanke began talking, reaching a high of 1289.76. The dollar might get another thump today because the Bank of Japan Governor Kuroda is delivering a policy statement, and he is expected to refrain from increasing the level of bond buying. So this could give another boost to gold by weakening the dollar. Let's just take a look at the charts. So on Tuesday, I talked about a work in progress double bottom that was forming. And eventually this neckline has completed. This yellow horizontal line is the neckline. So it surpassed this neckline and then boosted higher. The boost higher was attributed not just to a technical factor, it was probably mainly due to Bernanke's comments, but nonetheless this double bottom pattern has completed. So we had the low here, a second high low there. The high of last week was the neckline at 1267, so we have a completion there now. So there probably is higher to go for gold now this double bottom has been completed. As potential target levels, you could just measure the distance between the first low and the high, which would be around $90. So you could target that if you are a position trader, or if you're more conservative, you could just measure the distance between the second high low and the neckline, and then use that as your target. But if you have missed the opportunity to buy just as price surpassed 1267 yesterday, be patient, because it is likely we are going to get a pullback before we see further gains. The Bollinger Band is signalling that the market is overbought, and it is just traded back within that upper Bollinger Band. So very possible we could get a pullback, and the stochastics indicator also is in an overbought territory. So be patient, wait for it to pull back somewhat before getting in again. If we zoom in, we could take a look at a level where it could potentially pull back to, just simply using Fibonacci level. We can see that the 38.2% retracement level is around 1274. So that could be a potential support and pivot opportunity to go long. Alternatively, it could drift as low as 1267 and test form of resistance. So I would be patient. Don't be frustrated that you missed this opportunity to buy it just as price surpassed 1267, because there is likely to be a pullback and there should be further gains to come. Right, so today we have the Bank of Japan Governor Kuroda at a press conference, and also giving a policy statement and then a press conference. Unfortunately, there is no specific scheduled time for that, so just have your news feeds open at all times. And then at 1:30 PM GMT, we have the regular US weekly jobless claims, which is always on a Thursday, and then following that at 3 PM GMT we have US import prices. So that's the events to be aware of today. Trade carefully, and I will speak to you again tomorrow. Thank you.